Just by looking at this bulge, you can guess it's a crab without even digging it out. Whenever you see a bulge like this, it's always a crab's mouth. This is also a female crab with 2 eggs. These 2-egg female crabs are all quite plump. Even though they don't look very big, they're especially meaty. This sea anemone has completely retracted, leaving only its head visible. The tide has completely receded from this part of the beach, and the sand has hardened, so it won't be able to burrow here anymore. Wow, this one's pretty long. Let's see if I can pull it out. Hey, got it out in one piece. That's odd, this one's so long. Look, how much do you think this is? This one must be at least 1 meter long. I didn't think it would be this long. I didn't expect it to be so long. It's slowly retracting. Did you see that? Its head keeps pulling back. See, it's moving now. Look, it shrank this much in just a moment. Its head is actually pretty big. This king razor clam is about to make a dash for it. It's not far from the water. I can even see its nose. Let's sprinkle some salt. If I had come a bit later, this king razor clam would have escaped with the tide. Sometimes catching this king razor clam is all about timing. If you come too early when the tide recedes, it won't work. And if you come too late, it won't work either. Why isn't it coming out after giving it so much salt? Just now I saw it was about to come out. Let me dig it out a bit. This one is not so easy to catch. Hey, it didn't run away. This one's silly. I gave it so much time and didn't run. Its head is pretty good though. Another big find over here. Look, that's a big hairy clam. This hairy clam is lucky it ran into me. Otherwise, it would have been washed away by the tide. This one weighs over half a ton. If this kind of puffs up, it's basically always a flower crab. This one's still asleep, all groggy, doesn't even know what's going on. This one's head is a bit small. I don't really like eating these small ones, but some flower crabs are still edible when they grow bigger. These small ones just aren't worth it. This type is the most likely to have seaweed growing on it. Just one of these crabs is enough for a meal. Sometimes the tide here doesn't even go out. Only during the big tides does it recede. That's why the seaweed grows so well here. There's not a single pale one. Sometimes in places where the tide goes out every day, everything turns pale and you can't even eat it. There's meat inside this one too. The head is really big, twice the size of my hand, about the size of both my palms together. From a distance, I thought it was just a shell, maybe big enough for an octopus to live in, but when I got closer, I saw there was actually meat inside. It seemed like the meat is all frozen together. This is the first time I've picked up such a big bag. Before, when it was windy, I could only find small ones by the sea, but this is really the first time I found one this big. It's almost too big to fit in the camera frame. This one must weigh several Jing. This yellow clam is huge, and its mouth is open. Look at the meat, it's still burrowing in the sand and hasn't completely gone in yet. A yellow clam with a bag this big. When I find the small ones, I usually leave them. These big ones are much meatier.